じゃあやっていきます。よろしくお願いします。行きましょうか。ちょっとだけで4時半ぐらいまでやります。4時から4時半ぐらいまでやっています。ロッキーズ戦、ドジャースとの3連戦、そしてミルウォーキーとの4連戦。ハンマーセカンド。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every once in a while you're going to have a clunker, and this guy had one in his last one. Gave up 10 hits in his last start. That's not an easy thing to do, and he certainly hoped to turn things around in this one.
Into the box now, Tony William. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First offering on its way. Nope. And a ball 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
2-1 after the foul ball there. This year against right-handed pitching, William is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So stepping in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Ademan aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hey, get a good one.
And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Tony William,
second baseman,
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
All even now, 2-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes.
the batter number 1.
All right, let's go. Come on,
Second
this is you. This is you.
In now, Tony William. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, William is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
All right, find your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tony William, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Your pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Here we go. Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Digging in once again, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Senators.
We are under the lights. Stepping into the box, Tony William. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And now at the plate, Tony William, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes.
William.
There you go, left fly.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Boy, lay off that one.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Merritt has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the...
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me...
Ready now, Tony William. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Come on, big guy.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Change up low, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Nice eye up there.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Digging in, Tony William.
Batter number 1, second baseman, Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, deal with it.
So striding in, Tony William. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Tony Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Oh, big guy. See you drive it right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Oh.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
はい、26号ツーランホームラン。
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Peter Lambert gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
First pitch on its way. Tony Williams stands in as he looks at ball one here. These Rockies guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the game...
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
はい、27号先制ツーランホームラン。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready for another chance? Tony Williams, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
2 balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home
now,
here.
One time, right here.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
3-2.
Ketel Marte is on deck. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 down, runners at first and second. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies nothing.
All right, come on
So
now,
coming to the plate, Tony Williams. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Ketel Marte would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, big guy.
Now the
pitch,
3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Williams, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle.
Your pitch here, squared up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Come on, big guy.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There we go.
To short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Joey Bart.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, beautiful dive. Touché, sir.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going in.
してないね。一勝1敗だね。おい、4連敗してんじゃん、その間に。やばいです。5.、でも 5.5 入差すると。D-BOX が上がってきてる。やばいやばい !D-BOX が上がってきてる。やばいです。 この直接対決でマジ勝たないと。頑張るぞ。マジで。マジで頑張るぞ。代打。ハンタービショップ。ランナー出てる。そっちは勝ってる。5.5 ゲーム。いやー、しかも同率で3位だし。同率2位か。いやー、ちょっとこれワイルドカードもちょっと危うい。
And we've got a pinch hitter into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit with a runner at second and nobody out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 1, Tony Williams.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's
From
go,
the
kid.
stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Pitch outside the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. David Escalona is on to pitch, and it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Here now is our
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Sean Anderson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Dom Nunez. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
Dom Nunez.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Tony Williams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Tony Williams.
One pitch only here. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Luplo will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Jacob Amaya. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Lifted down the line in left. Heading after it is Phillips. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Settling in now, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a liner.
Off
balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. 8-2 tonight's final. The San Francisco Giants led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Dustin May will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
0-1 pitch on its way. Goes for second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft ground.
Coming to the plate now, Tony William. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball 1. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Nero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Drew Waters. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
On to first, and they get the double play. Now to the plate, Tony William.
The batter.
First delivery to him on the way.
Tony.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
And the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Phillips is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody better.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
The center fielder, number 8, Cattell.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Into the cove and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4.
さあドジャースを追いかけるサンフランシスコジャイアンツ逆転の地球賞に向けて
Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-roll. 5.
Striding into the box, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
8連敗をなんとか取り戻さなきゃいけません。これは。
The center fielder,
今日は2本
8,
ここで。
Cattell.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Another good inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Waters. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again, and we'll over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
To second for one, the relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So striding forward now, Tony William, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. Fastball misses away here, it's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your back.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Rivas. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Phillips.
Strike this guy out. Let's go.
The 1-2. On the ground, out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
よしよし、2勝1敗で勝ち越しだ。久しぶりだな。ホームで勝ち越しだ。
Into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bobby Witt Jr.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save.
やばいだろ。ウィリアムの打率がね、3割6分6厘ですね。さあ、まあ、9月全部できたらやりたいんだけど、今日4時半までなんで残念ながら。だから8月ぐらいまで、8月の試合、まあ、ダイヤモンド D バックスぐらい、D バックス戦が終わったら終わりかな。ここが最後っすね。ロサンゼルス最後の直接対決がこの3連戦。ここで勝たないと、この5連戦で勝たないと、もう多分逃げ切ると思います。いやマジで頑張ろう。さあ、中地区のウィルウォーキーとの4連戦4ゲームシリーズ。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball. Next. Zach Brown, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So in now for San Francisco, Tony William. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip into one right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball.
Next for Milwaukee, Lucas Arce. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here's the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Nice play.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved it.
Stepping into the box, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Greer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 3 and the Brewers 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Davey Grion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Goodrich on at first, nobody out.
Hey, nobody.
To short. And that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, get a good one.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right
Here's the
here.
pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Tony William.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Tony William.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Fouled away. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
At the plate, Lewin Diaz. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 29, Drew.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in. There's one on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Victor Robles digging in now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the, oh no, that got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Digging in, Anthony Greer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Greer.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no. Jake Faria comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in, Tony William. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Swing and a liner. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
The center fielder, number 8.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop.
Pick-off play at second. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Tightly 7-6, the final score tonight. The Brewers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
For the victorious Brewers.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants. Standing in, Tony William, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, see it, drive it.
The pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hit. Into the box now, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Yes!
Nice
Line
drive,
drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
The center fielder, number 8, Patel Martin.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused. Up there right now. Striding in, Jim.
Now catcher. Yeah. Thor.
One down, one down.
Well, to second, this could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Next to bat for the Giants, Tony Williams. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Rain, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Ready for another shot now. Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
The next 1-2 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Giants get their 30th win on the road so far this season. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 1, Tony Williams.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
The final one.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Freddie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now batting, Tony Williams, batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Tony Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. In now, Tony Williams.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Here we go.
Hey, need you right here, 1 time.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Runners on first with 1 down.
Kid.
He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let it go.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Here we go.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So he's aboard with a second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tony
Hey, get a good one.
Williams.
Good rip on it, huh?
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Get your pitch up there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw won't get him. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a look and a throwback to second. And a dive, but he's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Right side hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lewin Diaz.
Heading out towards shallow right. Zagunas has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Standing in, Anthony Greer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle, right to him. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Tony William. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And they take the lead. It's gone.
28号
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season as they've taken a 2-run
完
lead.
璧に引っ張ったあたり見送るだけ
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Tony William will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Still only 1 out in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
All right,
here we go. We need you here. We need you.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. They pick up 3. Every team has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
ブルペンひどすぎブルペンアホやから野球的ちょっとそれよろしくないっしょでも4ゲーム差だあれあれこれ混戦ですね西地区混戦だな11日にだって各4チーム 4.5 ゲーム差でしょこれマジであるよ サンディエゴ負けねえから俺負けねえからはいアウェイですねパドレス戦
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ryan Weathers, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now in the box, Tony Williams. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. A 0 for the Giants to start. Padres coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Stepping in, Tony Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tony
Come on now, one time.
Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Ketel Marte.
Number 8, Ketel Marte.
立派な4番打者だ。
You're nice and patient, one at a time.
Runners off for second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's running again. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. William leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Left fielder, number 5.
So digging in now, Willie Calhoun.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours. Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
There we go.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Digging in now for San Diego, Andrew Monasterio. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this lead to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Trevor Larnach.
The right fielder, Trevor Larnach.
High pop-up. William takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Stepping up now, Tony William.
Second baseman, Tony Williams.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 70, DJ.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And that's the first out. Digging in now, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hit back up middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, nice rip.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Neil Garcia.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's one away. Next to the plate for the Padres, Jonah Bride. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Larnach. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Trevor Larnach.
This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. San Francisco took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Archie Leffler wins for the league best 15th time. It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him? Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. A 0 for the Giants to start. Padres coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Into the box now, Dylan Cousins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his been hoping for. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, C.J. Abrams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
C.J. Abrams.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved.
Digging in to try it again, Tony William. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
The center fielder, number 8, Ketel Marte.
In for strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count, 3-2.
Here we go. Come on now. One time.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
He's set the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now at the plate, Harvey Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Sanchez.
Hey, let's go now. One time, one time.
Ready with the 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Stepping into the box, Dylan Cousins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision.
Digging in once again, C.J. Abrams. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Liner toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Larnach. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Tony William, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Williams.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dennis Duncan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Duncan.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So digging in, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
このシフトだから、とりあえずこのセンターの前に抜けたらもう。
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner as he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Number 8.
Popped him up.
Marquez.
Garcia is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Harvey Sanchez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good decision to throw is here. So a big moment in the ball game here. Andrew Monasterio, as he'll look all into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready now, Tony William. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marquez.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Keep it going. Your turn.
Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Adrian Morejon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So coming to the plate, Tony William. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Pitch on the way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. And they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. In now, Dennis Duncan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the center fielder, Dennis Duncan.
For second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets this.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Larnach. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-2. Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Tony William. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another chance? C.J. Abrams.
Number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tony William, and their runners at the corners now. And the runner back in standing.
William.
Hey, stay back.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. Stepping in, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Houston has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. It's late. He's safe. great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
The left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And a low throw as his hops right over his shoulder. Now the tag comes down to third, and they got him. Boy, not the clean. Coming to the plate now, Jonah Bride. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The third base.
Hit out towards second. Right to him. And that's out number 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Tony William, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
大丈夫だよ。大島さんは来年は1年通して活躍してくれるでしょ。終わるか今日は。さあ、初の200安打までキャリアハイですね。打率なんと3割7分1厘まで上がりました。やばすぎ。そして3割30本30取り、いわゆるトリプルスリー、2度目のトリプルスリーまであと2度目のトリプルスリーまで近づいてきましたね。はい。あ、そりゃそうだよね。残り9月、8月と9月の試合、土日、まあ、時間あるときに、まあ、ちびちび消化していきたいと思うんですので、よろしければ見てくださると嬉しいです。はい、明日も10時ぐらいにまた枠取る予定なんで、よかったら見に行ってください。ほんじゃま、お疲れさんでーす。